back yet again. WeArEuS, and this is the First Berserker, who goes by the name Cake. No relation to Khazan, naturally. Where does this go? Right, I don't know if I'm interested in that right now. I was trying to remember how exactly I got to that blade relic. Hey there, beautiful! Oh, right. Blade. I mean, caving his anus in for 20,000 damage isn't too bad. Should have kept it tight. What's going on with this wall, but I don't like it. I like even less that I'm almost completely out of spirit charges. I was trying to do it's on this one, right? I don't remember what the name of it is, but I was trying to use it. Also, I'm thinking maybe I should put points in. That's worthless. I don't remember what it was I was thinking about. Because the point we got last episode, I put in here. So we get a little healing with the brutal attack. But there was something else I was thinking of putting points into. Ah, this. For the Ghost Strike. And then for the buffs that it provides. And then, hopefully, I get value out of Breakdown while using Heatwave. It would be weird if I didn't. That way I just inflict more stamina damage across the board. Because that would be... Well, actually, using Heatwave would be to counter any potential incoming damage I don't understand the pattern to. And then Eagle Wind is probably the last thing I want to get, and that's only to see what it's like. I know it's going to be bad. I know it's going to be bad. But I still have to test.
My Siona, I need to find her.
What? Where are you? Inside of me? What is this? Hey, got any dope?
You. I remember you from Polemian. Oh, it's been a while. The ones up there by the purple mist, they've all lost their minds.
Why do you sound like you've been beating your meat for days straight?
Okay. You seem normal enough. Well, you'd better be, because I'm too tired to fight. We'll run away.
Ah, the fear fap. Yeah, I get that. I say no more. I wonder if talking to people could lead to a side mission. I mean, we're basically on the lip of the end of the game right now, so I mean, I wouldn't mind more distractions, but I'm also not particularly interested in his story, though, if I get to fight something new because I talked to him. I mean, why not, right?
I've come to protect Vitellon.
Oh, that's nice. You know, I was up there a while ago. Everything looked terrible. So what were you doing exactly?
Life was tough, so I left a while back. I joined a group of bandits called the Knives Vale, believing they stood for the common folk. But they changed. What we did, it didn't make sense. I heard Vitellon fell not long after I left it. Everyone I ever cared about and loved was here. I had to find out what happened to them, didn't I?
Okay, just dogs and zombos. Nothing too crazy. I can't see under this lip here, though. That's fine. Hey, I bent it like Beckham, apparently. Oh, well, I hate this. And the other guy tripped and died. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there are two of them. That's nice. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Over here. Right, he does that. I forgot. Oh, hey there! It hit me with that? of that shooting he did, wasting my time. Alright, I've got to pick this up. Okay. I don't understand. I saw the circle for the backstab when I ran at this dog, but I ran at this one and I couldn't get it? What was the difference? Also, I've done more thinking, and the scaling stone, the gleam stone I just picked up, probably doesn't affect what stats. It probably doesn't let you change what stats the weapon scales with, but more like it improves the scaling of the weapon. For example, this has, let's go with willpower. This has C grade scaling with willpower. I don't know what that means in particular, as far as the scaling goes, but let's say the scaling, if it's at C, is 1 for 1. So if I have 10 willpower, I get 10 attack scaling from that stat. But if it were B, let's say B would be 1.5. So I'd have more than 10. Anyway, I still have not, I haven't gone back to the, what is it? Crevice, right. I don't know why I would ever forget that. That's a wonderful name for a thing. I haven't gone back to the crevice and actually seen how the gleamstone works or what I can actually change with the scaling. So, I mean, I also want to actually swap over to the dual wield. I really do like that weapon, or those weapons. But I'm having a lot of fun with the spear still, so spear stays. Okay, that's good. Looks like down is where they want me to go. thought I heard the guy get up. Yeah, I guess we'll stick around down here for a bit. Yeah, it's doable. Oh, hey there. No. Really? I mean, I am trying. I hate it here. I press the buttons. I don't understand. The animation didn't even go off, so I'm extremely confused here. Okay.
That purple mist touch you, and you're as good as dead.
Well, I've seen that isn't true. I don't know what else is in there. I see something off to the side there, but... I guess I entered the command for the freaking Shadow Strike too late. Because the Shadow Strike should have gone off and killed the little bastard that staggered me and got me hit by the... Okay. By the other guy. What? Really? That's weird. So, the dodge into sprinting works flawlessly. No stop necessary. Even from a dead stop, it goes right into the sprint. I don't understand why it doesn't do that every time. That's fine. I honestly didn't expect that. Okay. Well, I have to get that. Okay. So everyone else takes a quarter of their health, loses a quarter of their health when those explode. I, for some reason, am always reduced to 10% of my health. Sure. I guess. Oh, now we have to. Go over there. What do you want? He looked up. Oh, is it my turn? No. This does not look like it leads to that chest. That would be here. What? Oh, so we're going to be doing that again, huh? And one of the things with the tail. It's freaking 4 of them, too. Nope. 5. Okay. I don't understand why why sometimes the dodge into sprint stops and then goes, and other times it just goes right into the sprint, no problem. Even there, dodge straight into the sprint, no pause. Okay. I was a little worried there since I ran out of stamina.
What was the Emperor thinking, bringing that dragon here?
I'm sure he did it willingly. Hey! Bye. Meanwhile, the mage is in there playing with himself. Classic mages. Perverted to the very end. Look at him. Is it normal for fire to come out when you beat your dick that much, or... It's gotta be a fire mage thing. I'll have to ask the next one I see. I'm sure he'll be in the mood for a conversation. That's not great. Break it early. Get some back. Ooh, you almost died. That auto-targeted him, too. I do appreciate... Wait. I feel like... I did notice something. And I completely freaking forgot. I was going to say, I appreciate the fact that if you accidentally trigger the Phantom mode, you can just opt out of it and you get... Ah, okay. So this was what I noticed. Alright. You can just opt out of it and you get a refund on what you didn't consume. I like that. Phantom mode is still terrible, but +1 to Phantom mode for that.
Revenge-driven soul is approaching.
Takes one to know one.
It's quite a coincidence, meeting like this, in the midst of chaos, an unexpected twist. Or maybe it's to be expected. What else remains, other than our story of revenge to be explained?
I mean, I'm not that interested. I already know what's going on. But you apparently want to talk about it, so... I guess I'll play the first shrink, Khazan.
It shouldn't be a shock that our fates intertwine, like a key and a lock.
That could have been done better. Just needed to cut a few words out. But as it stands, that's a terrible rhyme. Alright, get it over with.
It's time to share my final verse. In complete despair, my life occurs. In the pursuit of solace and delight, I sought vengeance against the nobleman from that night.
By the way, I probably should have bought his wares before bothering to actually have a conversation, or as it really is, just being spoken at. But it's too late now. We're on this ride, and that wall's a-coming.
Why do the most beautiful flowers always perish too soon? Why? Why do people feel the need to wound? I found myself drowning in despair, utterly lost. Memories of her kept flooding back, their toll a heavy cost. As I roamed the lands, it became clear I had an unfinished cause, the lingering call of vengeance, a fate tied to yours.
What an awful story.
Surely you've come a long way seeking revenge. See that desiccated body over there? It's quite the sight, isn't it? The creature dying from spider venom and plague. Come now, let's make one final stand. Khazan, the fallen great general of the Empire. Let's spit on the corpses of those who drove us to madness and raise a toast to their wails of sadness.
No. I don't think I will. Goodbye. May you never darken my doorstep again. Unless you have things to sell. Okay. The chances of something being back there was low, but it wasn't zero. Let's see. Learn to aim. Learn to aim. What? See, I don't want to keep harping on it, but it is frustrating in the extreme. That when I try to do that during a boss fight, I get a retarded response from the game itself. Involving that most annoying pause before I actually get to it. I might be able to upgrade 3 things to Epic, rather than stuff just dropping at that grade. And who knows, there's probably a mode where that happens. And I just haven't gotten there, but as I don't know it exists, I must assume that it doesn't. And that just sucks. Trying to test if maybe it's accidentally queuing, buffering 2 dodges back to back that's causing the pause before he actually starts sprinting, which would make sense, but that sort of thing is difficult to test. Okay. You break it, you buy it. What was that? I just said. Okay. I don't imagine this is going to be good. I don't particularly care for lightning. What else do we have? Okay. You are the worst version of that guy, by the way. The real one? A sight to behold. You? I can't think of anything clever. Ooh. Okay. Get better friends. I mean, they had knives and were brandishing them willy-nilly. Don't hang out with people like that next time. You know, it really shouldn't need to be said, something like that, but, and I mean, he's a grown man, but, come on. If his parents didn't tell him, I have to. I am morally obligated as the great general, former General Cake. I have to make him a better person. Or at least try. Okay. I realize where I am now. You don't want to do that. See, I hear people running around. They're going to feel the spirit. What are you doing hiding in here? person who looks like she should be armed.
Gods be praised! General Khazan! Then maybe Pell Los isn't completely lost after all.
No, it's definitely... This party is definitely over.
What happened here? Where to even begin?
I guess I'll let her voice actor do the work.
It began with a strange purple aura appearing above the palace before it spread to cover the whole city. Buildings started falling down, crushing people. And then the demons appeared out of nowhere.
What is this accent?
Everyone near the purple mist, they all went mad.
I'm trying to place the accent. It's obviously like... Honestly, I don't really know anything other than Russian and Ukrainian. So those are my only two frames of reference. It sounds like it's something from that area.
Anyone infected by the mist, we call them corruptors now. They started killing indiscriminately. Friends, family, lovers, anyone.
Also, corruptors, terrible name. You, or whoever it was that came up with the name, granted, they're probably dead now. But they should be ashamed, wherever it is they now reside.
But now the hero of the Empire is back. General Khazan, save us again.
I don't know who Khazan is. This is Cake. Thanks for calling, though. Right, I went down. Right, okay, yeah. I was trying to remember everything I did down there. Make sure I didn't miss anything. We opened up a shortcut. Is it really even a shortcut, though? Nevertheless, we did it. Oh. That seems... Wait, I got 5 gold for that? Huzzah! Excuse me, treasure chest? How would he fit between that, but I couldn't? Great General, did it again. I heard something. Now he's really getting that air. Anyway. By the way, what I meant by that was that I opened up his airways nicely. He now had a new hole to breathe through. It was no longer just an exit. That sort of a thing. Right. Did I miss anything? Okay, I recognize that area now. Move. There's so many of you little rats. I should probably have paid that guy a visit, now that I think about it. How many jarlings have I gotten so far? You would think I'd be more afraid of doing this, but then I remember I have that red stone that lets me recall my lacrima. Tasty, tasty lacrima. Okay. Golden set. I mean, I guess we can take a look at the effect of it. So, as I said, oh, it's a spear set. Now I'm actually paying attention. Dodge stamina decreased by 15%. We're already just under 50%. I think we're at 47. So, not too bad. Oh, hold on. Let me go get my groceries. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm a little bit upset right now. I'm upset. Moonlight becomes a piercing attack when used after trance. No. No, I don't think I will. Thanks, though. Good on you for trying. So, let me figure out where we're going. Obviously. So, I ordered a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna make spaghetti for next week. And I didn't realize it until later, but apparently I didn't, as a part of that order, I missed out on the tomato sauce and the cornbread mix. So I remembered in time, but then I go to edit this stuff and add it to the order after the fact, but before it gets to a point where they can't change it for some weird reason. So I'm ahead of the game, and I go and change the stuff, right? There was also peanut butter on that list. I love the peanut butter, but I still have a pretty full jar. What the actual... What are you doing? What the... Why? Who raised you to be like this? So, I went back and changed it, took stuff off, put stuff on. Hit confirm. It said order changed. It showed me the new price of stuff. But I get the things today, and it's the old order. Keep in mind, I'm having this stuff delivered, so I'm also paying the delivery. Well, the delivery cost was like $1 this time because it was supposed to be so late, but they got ahead of schedule and I got it early. And I was worried about leaving it out there, so I had to go and get it. Because you don't want to leave. I have to check the goddamn ground beef, because if it's that goddamn 90-10 stuff, I'm going to be upset. I like 80-20 ground beef, not 90-10. The 90-10 stuff feels like Play-Doh, and it really does not. I don't like it. So now I'm upset. The whole thing upsets me. You didn't need to be alive anyway. What? When I tell you I'm spamming the dodge button so I can avoid the damage, and he just stands there. I don't need this on top of everything else that has happened recently. So very annoying. You know what? I'm done. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back. This goes up Monday, I think. No, I think this is tomorrow's video. So we'll be back with more next week. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.